welding shield. And what I've done is, these are the wheels and tires off of the log arch, one of the log arches that we built early on. The log arch is still in use, but these tires, being fat and low ground pressure, we thought they would work good. Good morning, everybody. I'm Rick, and this is Two Brothers Outdoors. And as you can see, I've been working on the house feverishly, trying to get at least 2 sides done before winter. If you watched our previous videos, you know what's going on with the house. It's a log cabin, but we are cutting siding on the sawmill and putting it on the house. My hopes is to cut enough siding and put it away to dry for next summer, and I'll do the back and the front of the house just like this. I think it turned out okay, don't you? Got a couple of checks in the wood. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but it's wood, right? You might wonder what we're doing today. We will run the sawmill in a little while, but not right now. Right now I got another project I'm working on. I've always got projects, you know it? Retirement meant I don't have to work anymore at a job that pays money. Now I just work for free. Today I'm building I'm building a trailer. I built the trailer frame at my job before I left work. I used to do front end alignments on trucks, big trucks, and whenever the toe was out, the tie rod tubes, you can't get them to free up. It takes more time to free them up than it is to just replace the tube and the tie rod ends. The tube and the tie rod ends is cheaper than taking the tube off and the ends, heating them up, putting them in a vise, and then you always take the chance of the thread stripping out. So we replaced a lot of tie rod tubes and ends. I took the old tie rod tubes, cut the ends off, because the tubes are like Schedule 80 pipe, really heavy pipe. So I built a trailer frame. I'm going to put wheels on it today and put a deck on it and use it for just hauling lumber around the yard behind the four-wheeler. We got one trailer we do that with, and the second one isn't going to hurt. And what I've done is, these are the wheels and tires off of the log arch, one of the log arches that we built early on. The log arch is still in use, but these tires, being fat and low ground pressure, we thought they would work good, but the diameter is not big enough, and it puts a lot of strain trying to roll over rocks and logs and stuff like that. So we went with 16-inch truck tires, took these off, and they just kind of been laying around. So I'm adapting these to go in the trailer that I'm going to put together here in just a little while. You know, I'm in my late 60s. I'm not real tech savvy, but everybody's using AI, and they're saying now that I was reading an article this morning that AI can take a picture and actually make a video about it. So I thought it would be kind of cool just to ask AI here on my phone, what would be a good video for an outdoors channel on YouTube?
A phone is a device for communication.
Okay, it didn't understand me. Let's try that again. What would be a good subject for a video on an outdoor channel on YouTube?
Some of the best video subjects for an outdoor YouTube channel include backpacking, camping, hiking, fishing, hunting, and bushcraft skills. To stand out, focus on a specific niche within these topics, like, quote, ultralight backpacking gear reviews or gourmet campfire cooking. By the way, to unlock the full functionality of all apps, enable Gemini Apps activity.
Okay, so it's telling me backpacking, camping, hiking, fishing, hunting, bushcraft skills. Fishing really doesn't do too well on our channel. I mean, we get views and a lot of people like it, but we get more views on other videos. Let's try to narrow this down a little bit. What would be a good subject for a YouTube channel that uses a sawmill.
A great YouTube channel subject for a sawmill would be to document the entire process of turning raw logs into finished lumber, showing the milling process, drying techniques, and the woodworking projects you create with the wood. Other good ideas include how-to videos, tool reviews, and even starting a small business with a sawmill.
Okay, well, we got the woodworking skills and sawing on the mill skills all covered. You just saw what I did with some of the boards I cut off the mill. All right, we're going to build a trailer. We'll let AI have time to think. Maybe we'll use it, show it a picture, and see if it can create a video around the picture. That'd be cool. Probably a bad idea. I think this thing weighs about 120 pounds. Jeez. Okay, so Isuzu NPRs, they're tie rod tubes. Fortunately, fit perfectly inside of some of these truck tubes that come off the big trucks, big international trucks. So what I did was I cut a piece of the tie rod tube, welded it to the axle, and in theory, it should slide right down in here for a nice tight fit. Oh, that's going to be tight, all right. All right, you stay there for just a minute. I'm going to get a hammer. Probably don't need a big hammer. Guys, that's a tight fit. What I'm going to do at this point, listen. One of the little towns around here still uses a fire whistle to tell you, hey, it's lunchtime. It is 12 o'clock. All right, so what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to tack this in place. That should keep it in there for a minute. All right, the other side fits nice and tight too. Sound like it bottomed out perfectly. I like it. All right, guys. That's all the welding we're going to have to do. And I am very happy with the way this turned out. All right, so my intentions are we're going to take a crossbar. Now it's 4 foot wide, but we have 56 inches between the tires. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw a board down here at 56 inches wide, one across the back, and then I will lay a deck on that, screw it down, and we'll make a 6 foot deck. That should work out just fine. So we're going to end up with 56 inches wide by 72 inches long. That'll be a nice size trailer for you taking things up in the woods and for moving lumber from one place to another around here. And it's nice and low. I like that about it. All right, guys. I appreciate you coming along with me. I will throw a picture on there of it decked when I'm done. I'm going to have to go down to the sawmill. I got a couple of hemlock logs down there that are dry. We cut them down last year. And I will make my decking out of those. Probably go 5/4 and slap a deck on this thing and it'll be good to go. Appreciate you coming along with us. Any questions of anything we do here, just feel free to throw it down there in the comments and ask. And until the next one, we will catch you later.